Hello, YouTubers. As promised, Jeska Warrior Adept. We will be constructing the deck here shortly. So what we're trying to do with this deck is concept death pokers. Have a bunch of creatures tapped, do 1 damage to our creature or player. She's first strike and haste, which haste is relevant at first strike. Not that much because she's going to just be tapping to kill things. So here's the pile of cards we have to work with. So this is all our pokers, other stuff, or other creatures, other stuff, mana ramp, things that give death touch, because death touch says, how does it read exactly?
When the creature deals damage, it destroys whatever damaged by it.
Here we go. Gordon Flail. That's a good one to show. Creatures dealt damage by this creature or are destroyed. You can divide its combat damage among any number of the creatures blocking or blocked by it. So, all damage results in instant death, period, in the story, combat or regular. And we are going to exploit that with this deck. Mana rocks, planeswalkers, damage doublers. So, let's get into it. I guess we're going to start with creatures. Well, I think 36. I like 36 lands. I think 36 lands is a good place to start.
On average, I would say yes, but how many things cost more than 5?
We don't know yet.
Exactly. Once we decide how many 7 to 10 mana things we're playing with, we might increase it by 1 or 2, but 36 is a good start.
Alright, so, well, let's get tappers that don't have back draws. Well, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 slots taken up by death pokers. So we may not use all of these, but we'll use a lot of them. So from the artifacts, there's only one we don't have. I don't have the Quiddis Spike. Gives death touch, and if the equipped creature would deal combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up, maybe rounded down. The Alara block.
Probably don't have one of them then.
So, death touch. Gorgon Flail, Gorgon Head, Basilisk Collar. So those
Definitely the collar.
I'll say all 3 of those for sure, because we don't have a lot of ways to search it out. So, having multiples of the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's good. Good shit.
What about Graphic Exoskeleton?
Probably not.
No infect? Not even with the damage doublers? Because you can move this over to 1, especially if we've got 2 doublers or tapping to deal 4 damage. Click to 1, tap, deal 4 infect, move it over to another, tap, deal 4 infect, move it over to another, tap, deal 4 infect.
I'm just not sure if you need to try to incorporate infect into the deck as well.
Just another way to win. The deck's not going to win that often. Let's be honest. It's going to be fun to play.
So you want to build a 100-card deck with 1 source of infect, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. Why
you
not?
ever draw it and you're like, you know what, I only got to do 10 damage instead of 100 or 40.
Yeah. Well, 40 damage instead of
Well, yeah, to multiple
instead
people.
of 120.
Well, if you're going to do that, you need the ones that tap to do 1 to everybody. Except you.
I ain't worried about that. Just for the rare occasion that it does win with that. Yeah, that I pulled out. Now that I look at it more, I don't think that needs to stay. It's from Ixalan. Doesn't untap during your untap step. Pay 4 tap. Deal 2 damage to target creature or player. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard a card if you do untap it.
Yeah.
Brittle Effigy.
You know my thoughts on it. I think Brittle Effigy is wonderful.
Girper. I can't even say the last word. Ori?
Ori.
Y'all can tell us how to say it. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns at the beginning of each player's upkeep. If that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. Maybe pile?
Yeah.
Maybe pile. Ring of Renewal. Good old Fallen Empires.
Give you that.
Yeah, you did give me that.
Let's put a card at random.
I'm putting
Draw 2.
Putting Charbelcher in the yes pile.
If it didn't cost 5 to activate, I would say yes, but that's a lot of activation.
No pile.
That's a high cost.
Shrine of Burning Rage, maybe pile.
Yes.
Mana Rock. Hazardous Monument.
Absolutely.
I know Soul Ring.
Yes.
Fellwar Stone.
You're playing mono, so probably not.
I like Fire Diamond. It comes in tapped, so you can't use it the turn you play it. But
Mind Stone, definite.
yeah. The viewers, anyone who watches knows I talk about these often. Any mana rock that can replace itself later, wonderful. Like that one.
Yes. And maybe even go for the 6 mana Hedron from
No, I don't want a 6 mana rock.
But it gives 3.
I'm happy with Mind Stone and Hedron Archive. Fire Diamond and Dark Steel Ingot.
I would say no. Unless, like I said, you were just running
1,
massive
2, 3,
amounts
4.
of
I
5 to 8
I
mana.
like one of them. At least one.
You've got 3.
Yeah, 3 and 1 reducer, and this only reduces creatures. I like to have at least 4. Fire Diamond, just because flavor. Flavor.
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well fix the mana rock and the infect together and play with a stupid one that taps for a colorless.
Damage doublers. Curse of Bloodletting, Furnace of Wrath, Dictated to the Gods, Quest for Pure Flame, the Flame of Keld.
Aren't you missing a few?
The other one's
One of
creatures.
them's a creature.
Yeah.
That's what all of them are creatures.
4.
Except for those.
Yeah.
I would say try it and see how it works. I mean, we'll attempt it a game or 3.
Ooh, Journeyer's Kite.
I don't know whether just getting a basic.
No pile. Oh, there's the other damage doubler. I had it with the Planeswalkers.
Mm-hmm.
The other non-creature one. Now that I look at it, that Chandra might not be good. +1, 1 damage to creature player. -2 instant and sorceries. The plus is just 1 damage. The -2, there's not going to be a lot of instant and sorceries. So you're really just building her for ultimate. And if you got a Planeswalker for ultimate, it's probably going to fail. Chandra Noir.
One damage to player.
Yep.
-X, extra creature.
Mm-hmm.
And blow up the world. Sure.
Flame color.
Tokens. What's the 0?
Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards +1.
Yeah.
Koth.
Absolutely.
And we can't have
Because mountains that kill people,
our good mountains.
good mountains.
Hey. Oh, this is going to be a weird pile to go through. Because we can't take too much because we have so many creatures to look through. Curse of Opulence. That hits one player, so no pile. I don't like blood rights. I think Leyline of Punishment is a no. Circle of Flame, no. Let me put that to the side. Shrine of Burning Rage. This would be just the one. Okay. So the next card, I'm saying yes no matter what your opinion is.
Your deck?
What's my pet peeve red card?
Mana Barbs?
Metal Barbs.
Hey, in this deck? Sure.
I love Metal Barbs.
Go ahead, tap your land and take 7. Or no, 8. Depending on how many times it doubled.
What do you think about Lance's Blasting Station? Any of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card, you may cast it. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell in a turn, you can transform it. Transforms to add red mana, or you pay 3 to deal 3 damage.
Sure. Well, you gotta cast 3 spells
In 1 turn. Maybe pile.
We'll see how many low mana spells we wind up with.
Price of Glory.
Yes.
Whenever player taps. Oh, yeah. Repercussion.
Yes.
Mob rule. I like it, but I just don't think it should be that good in here. Same for that one.
Too expensive.
Yeah, that same thing.
If you're gonna play with something along that line, just throw Insurrection in and be done with it. Take them all.
Lightning Ball and put over to the side too. Into the core. Dance with the Devils is a no. Fever Charm. Read it off. Read it off.
Mom.
3 damage to target wizard. I'm gonna say no.
Flame Fusillade.
I don't think it's worth 1 card just to kill somebody's Snapcaster.
Till end of turn, permanents you control have tap deal 1 damage to any target.
Permanents you control?
Yep. That's no pile.
Yeah, I think you got enough of those.
Lands too?
You got Cough.
Yeah. No. Browbeat.
Absolutely.
Why Browbeat? 1, great card. 2,
It's Modern League.
and look at the flavor text. Jeska Warrior Depths said it herself. So it must stay. Act on impulse. I don't know. I feel like these draw cards are in the maybe pile.
No.
These two, I would say definitely no to. Because from my experience, Mono Red and EDH, if I don't have these in my opening hand or within like the first 4 to 5 turns of the game, I'm empty-handed. And I have nothing to discard. So I'm waiting for it later.
Sounds good.
Reforge the Soul?
Is that the...
Yeah, the wheel.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, those,
Good miracle.
those no. That no. Gamble.
Probably not in this deck.
Well, I mean, it can tutor up one of the equipment.
Yeah, I just don't think it belongs in this deck.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is where things get challenging. That's not a creature. Sulfuric Vortex. Damage doubler. Oh, dear Lord. This is... That's not a damage doubler, but it increases damage by 1 from red sources. This ain't fun. This. Creatures I control have haste for 6 mana.
There's better ways. Fervor, 3 mana enchantment.
Yeah, that guy, no. What do you think, Sulfuric Vortex?
Don't know what it does.
Maybe, Paul.
Yeah.
Your Brass the Hidden.
Sure, that's a better way to give him haste too.
Flame Speaker. 3 mana, 1/3, double strike. When he deals damage, you exile the top card and you can cast it until end of turn.
Exile bears.
Yours.
Maybe.
Renzo, Havoc, Razor. I actually think that's going to go with Krenko. Mindclaw Shaman.
Let me cast an instant or sorcery without paying my cost. Sure. There's nothing like casting your opponent's shit.
Flame Blade Angel. Prevents 1 of every damage dealt to you or your permanents.
That shouldn't that be white?
No, she's red.
Sure.
Ash Zealot. I don't know. I don't think that one would be that relevant. You got to be playing specific decks for them to be casting things from their graveyard.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think Fortune Thief is worth it. Worship on a creature.
That morphs.
Has he?
Has it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about Magma? I
Really?
like him. Yeah.
Magma.
They go to board wipe. Just sack your board to deal damage. Scab Clan Berserker.
Creature. Don't know how easy of a time you'll have getting him renowned, but I'd say maybe on him.
Maybe. Sin Prouder, yes.
Yes.
Red Dark Confidant. No Mog Fanatic. No Barrage Tyrant.
No, Broad Tyrant's horrible for this.
He is. Hate Flare.
Yes.
Magus of the Arena.
If I remembered what Arena did. Oh, they fight. Fighting in red, probably not the greatest strategy.
Ingot Shooter.
Through an artifact?
Yeah, Evoke.
For 1?
Yep.
Sure.
I already know this one's a yes. Lord of Shatter Skull Pass.
Nothing like killing a soul ring.
The Valakut on a stick.
Yeah.
That probably not.
Yeah.
Crimson Mage. Pay red. Target creature control gains haste.
Yep.
Chandra Spitfire.
Not many instances of sorceries.
It just says non-combat damage.
Oh, non-combat damage?
Yeah.
Isn't there a red, like crafty path mage that makes something with a power 2 or less unblockable? Play it with that before you use those. Isn't there a red one that does it?
The Goblin from Rise of Eldrazi.
Ah.
Yeah, I drafted that. Or not drafted,
That's almost instant win.
The pre-release, I drafted him, or not draft, but I got him and the boar, the 1/7 boar. I got that in my kit years ago.
Just as a one in a million chance.
He does the same thing as Crimson Mage, but he gives other red creatures +1/+1.
Sure.
Thundermayor.
No.
No. Goblin Rune Blaster. I don't think that's too
Artifact
relevant.
killer?
Land.
Land killer.
Probably no on him. He deals combat damage. Dealing combat damage. 4 mana for a 1/1 that has to deal damage.
Sucks.
I like that card, but and that's one that only hits players and don't touch creatures. Assembled Alpha, 6 mana, 5/5. When assembled alphas becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 3 damage to that creature and 3 damage to that creature's controller.
When it becomes blocked?
When it blocks or becomes blocked.
3 of the creature, 3 of the controller.
Yes.
And how big is he?
6 mana, 5/5.
Give me a try.
Maybe 5. Soul of Chandelar. I really want to use the card. I've got it foil, but the abilities are so expensive. 6 mana, 6/6. First strike, 5. Pay 5. Deal 3 damage to target player. 3 damage up to 1 target creature that player controls. You can pay 5 and exile it from your graveyard to do that same ability.
Yeah. Mighty costly.
Yeah. Kazul for defense.
Oh, yeah. Free 3/3s.
Siege Gang Commander.
Peachy. Siege Gang. That's jump blockers. And extra damage.
In the head.
Of course.
Exuberant Firestroker.
Ain't got that many big creatures and you don't really need the colorless. And the 2 damage. Yeah.
Burnished Heart. Pay 3, sack it, search for 2 basics, put them on the battlefield tapped.
Don't think you're gonna really need ramp.
Yeah, that one's a no.
Oh, Manticore.
6 mana, 6/6. Deals 3 damage. When it enters the battlefield, just 3 damage to target opponent, and 3 damage to one of their creatures.
Yeah. Dino.
Yes, or the maybe pile.
I'll say yeah. Because that's a
Sender Elemental.
creature, a bolt, and a bolt in one. Creature or player. Maybe.
Maybe. Goblin Rage Runner.
I really like him, but he's very iffy.
This one's a definite. Mog Fanatic.
Fanatic of Mogs.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Mogus.
Yeah, Fanatic Mogus. The devotion damage deal.
Yeah.
Tunnel Ignis.
We were just talking about him earlier.
I might put him in one of my modern sideboards just for when I go up against
Anti-green.
Yeah, or Valakut Ramp just to see what it does. Hellrider.
You're probably not going to be attacking a whole lot as a game plan.
Firestroker Dragon. At 2 mana, deal 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this combat.
You
You can only activate if he's attacking.
Yeah, for those games that you need to attack, you can exclude, certain
Yeah, that's another.
Eldrazi Titans.
Oh, yeah. Wolf of Devil's Breach. When it attacks, you can pay 2 and discard a card. If you do, it deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the discarded card's mana cost.
I would say yes for sure.
Okay, so all of this doesn't deal damage. And we're going to be taking pokers out of there. So I set these off to the side. Fury Stroke Giant. Comes into play, other creatures you control have tap, deal 2 damage, and he has persist.
Mm-hmm.
Titan of Eternal Fire gives all humans you control the ability to pay a red, tap, deal 1 damage.
Humans?
Yep, humans. So, just to be sure before we even put them in, see how many humans are here. Yeah, it looks like 4. 4 is not relevant enough for that.
And these humans already do it.
Yeah, so this one's good.
But since even with these in play, he still lets them do double the damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so he's a doubler before the doublers take effect.
This is going to be rough because we already got 2 big piles and all of our death pokers. We have narrowed down that much though. We're at 27 minutes currently.
Can you post a video of that on?
Mm-hmm. Oh, alright. Death pokers. Which ones do we actually want? I know we want Goblin Sharpshooter. First off, let's go through and see. That's any target. Chandra is only target player, but she does flip into a planeswalker if you can deal 3 damage with her. So cast 2 red spells to untap her twice. Campbell Noodle Soup. Spark Mage, any target. Any target. Any target and 1 to me. Not so thrilled about that one. Any target, not any target. Any target, have to sack a creature. Jaya Ballard. Have to discard a card. Any target. That's only target player. But every time you cast a red spell, you get to untap him. This is only creature. That's any target. May not be able to go with the Ember Mage. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player and 1 damage to itself. So I think that one will actually have to be cut. That's any target, but you have to discard a card. Any target, but you have to sack a creature. These actually kind of do want to stay in specifically because the deck is being built for Jeska. Not this Jeska. That is my wife's name. And she likes cards that are pretty. So even though these have backdraws to activate, they are pretty. Sometimes that's what Magic is about. Just playing something because it's liked. Where's my drink? There it is.
So how many you got there?
So these are backdraw.
I wouldn't run Tangarth, honestly.
It is vigilant, so he can attack and he can shoot things down 4 damage. He deals damage equal to his power to a creature.
But it does damage to him.
Oh.
It's a fight mechanic.
I wasn't even reading the bottom. I was just reading that he killed stuff.
He kills smaller stuff.
Okay, so he exiles things if you death poke with him. And you can death poke more than one thing because he just pay 2 mana.
How many damage doublers are you running? Like 7?
Yeah, something like that.
I need a fling.
Yeah.
Fling one of these big bastards.
Brimstone Mage. I like Brimstone Mage. She exiles things. I like him because he's 2 mana, but he does deal 1 damage to the player who controls it.
It's okay as long as you don't have a bunch of doublers in play. It's workable.
Mage.
Yeah.
Campbell Noodle Soup.
Yes.
And yes, the Sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm. All the ones that have auto haste. Yeah.
Prodigal.
He's the first one I'd cut of all of them, probably. Just because he's a vanilla.
Alright, then we have Vithian Stinger, which he unearths.
So when he dies, he can
Come back for
reappear for a dink.
Yeah. Spike Shot Goblin. Tap, deal damage equal to his power to a creature or player. So his could actually get more with some of the like Lord stuff around.
Are there any lords in this deck?
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 that give red creatures +1/+1.
Okay.
Alright, and then Chandra is a yes. So these are what we're looking at here.
+2/+2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's your infect target. So, Jaya Ballard.
What about the goblin? The spike shot.
Which goblin?
The 1 mana 1/1. You pay to activate it and he deals damage equal to his power. From Scars.
No, he's a 3 mana 1/1. Oh, no, you're right. 1 mana 1/1. You pay 3 to activate him. Yeah,
But I mean, if you get.
No, he's the exact opposite of this with mana cost and activation costs.
Except him, you got to tap. Him, you just pay 3 to activate it. So you can activate it 6 times late game. And if you've got equipment on him or something.
Yeah, I really don't feel like we need that. And plus, I don't have one anymore. I don't know what happened on mine.
I got a pretty shiny one.
That's nice. I think she's a no. I think Lava Crew is a no because you can untap him when you cast a multicolor spell. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
That's a pretty one, so that's probably got to stay. Cinder Pyromancer. It's only players, but if you got damage doublers, you could potentially just kill 1 player with him.
You cast a red spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that you can potentially untap. I'd at least try it, see how it worked.
Alright, so we're going to go with the assumption that we're going to run, let's see,
36 lands?
3, 4, 5, 3, 6. I don't know. I feel like we kind of have to run this now. Because we don't have, there's not that much draw at all in here. And this, I'd say, with all these low mana cost things, it will get empty-handed pretty quick.
Sure.
I mean, when you play that, the goal is to try to always stay empty-handed so you get more benefit than your opponent. And this is a very low mana cost deck, so...
How many cards are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
67.
There's 67 there?
This is 50.
50.
So 67.
So that's 33?
33 lands. So 3 needs to get cut from these. And we ain't even looked at the maybes yet.
Oh. Give me that Reforge the Soul. Oh. It's a one-time deal. And nah. And he's 6 mana. This only stops specific things. Prophetic flame speaker. That's combat related. Is it worth it? He's worth it if we can actually get the death poke thing going and can keep the board cleared.
Which may be iffy.
Looks like this right here is some card advantage. Enters the battlefield, choose cons or dragons. You choose cons at the beginning of your upkeep. Exile the top card until end of turn. You may cast that card.
Yeah. Free cards, free cards.
Into the core, exile 2 artifacts. Lightning volley. Till end turn, creatures you control gain tap. Deals 1 damage, so nah.
Most of them do anyway.
And this is an enchantment that does it, so we don't need that. Advances blasting state. I really don't ever see that flipping in this deck.
It's your third spell in turn. Yeah.
Last two maybes, Sulfuric Vortex and Shrine of Burning Rage. So what was it, 3 cards? Now 4 cards need to be cut from here.
Let's see. Stops life gain.
Prodigal will take out.
Beginning of each player's upkeep, they take 2. I would say no, just because, you know, you're all about poking your opponent anyway, and this damages you. If you wind up killing yourself with that, you feel pretty bad for it.
I feel very bad for it. Shrine of Burning Rage.
I would say is a auto include.
Alright, so now we gotta find things to cut. 5 things to cut. Oh crap. So all the doublers. The dragon.
Fastlit collar on that. Kills everything. Flying. For 2, he deals 1 damage to all flyers and taps them. Basilisk collar, death touch.
Yeah, but I think you can only activate him once.
We need to activate him once.
And let his target creature.
Oh. Never mind, which is the one that...
Thinking of Thundermaw?
Yeah, I was thinking Thunderball. The one that does 1 to all creatures and taps them.
Yeah, no, he does to flyers. 1 damage to all flyers and taps them.
That's what I was thinking his ability was. My bad. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, I think Charbelcher should stay.
Charbelcher's good. Since we gotta kill it, then when you got that other guy out, just go ahead.
I really don't see anything to cut over in this pile. Aside from maybe the Chandra Noir.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Chandra. Still got Chandra and Koth and the flip Chandra. No Ingot Chewer.
You got 1 thing to kill artifacts.
So how many is that was cut? That's number 3. So we need 2 more?
If you find you need artifact hate, you can always go back and add 2 or 3.
We're not Brittle Effigy.
Take it out.
Because we're killing most everything.
He does the job pretty good too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's a card that's so good for Commander. So here is a 50-cent rare. Amazing for Commander. And you can pick this kind of stuff up like all the time. Hate player. 7 mana 5/5 Wither. So damage he deals to other creatures in the form of negative counters. And he has pay 3. Untap him. Deals damage equal to his power to target creature or player. That's just stupid. Because most of the time they're not going to block. And even if they do block, it doesn't matter because you're killing their thing. And then you can just untap him in response to the block. Give something else 5 -1/-1 counters. Well, if what they're blocking with is bigger than him, then you can attack They block in response, untap them 5 negative counters, and then kill the thing. And still have your Hate Flare around.
And the best part is, if you attack and they cheat in a Blight Steel to block, when it's all said and done, they're going to have a 1/1 Blight Steel.
You lost your Hate Flare, but it's a 1/1 Blight Steel.
That matters.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
That matters.
Hate Flare is so awesome.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. I love finding cards like this.
We need one more cut.
One more?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd recount just to make sure.
Two,
I might even consider
10,
cutting that.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh?
Just because you got to ditch your hand.
I'd say whenever you cast it, you probably won't have a hand. It's really more like delayed card draw.
Or ditch that since it is a multiplayer format and it only does one. It's not like you can change the player that it's on.
Yeah, that's actually so. Curse of Bloodletting, one of the damage doublers, gonna be gone because it only hits one player. That's actually a really good point.
But if you're in a 4-player pod and one player is dominant, you throw that on them, then you got 3 people beating the holy living hell out of them.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 39. Yeah, I got her counted. 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. 60, 1, 2, 3. That gives us 37 lands. Let's count again, just to be safe.
We've got 6.
Let's do a pile count.
We've got 6.
That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it's at 64. So I counted wrong. Okay, so we are at the correct number. We've already got pretty much all the basic lands we've got picked out are going to stay. So, looks like we're done. We've got to put some basics in it, put it all together, put it in sleeves, test it out, give you guys a deck tech later on. That's Jeska, Warrior Adept. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Talk to you later.